nothing out there for me.
And that's the problem. You hung up your cape and your cow, but you didn't move on. You never went to find a life, to find some love.
I did find you.
And that meant you lost her. But that's all part of living, sir. But you're not living. You're just waiting, hoping for things to go bad again. What if before she died, she wrote a letter saying she chose, I'll be dead over you?
Dear Bruce, I need to be honest and clear. I'm going to marry Harvey Dent. I love him, and I want to spend the rest of my life with him.
What's up? So I got sent the Gymshark Carlos Belcast collab, and I got these two massive packages. Essentially took up my whole trunk. They sent me the Gymshark Carlos Belcast sleeve tee, another base layer, a pair of pants, a bunch of other shirts, 2 track pants, another shirt, and a bunch of other pants. Me and Nick are going to New York City to get some pictures and video for it. We're gonna go to the Gymshark store. I believe he's gonna be here in approximately 20 minutes, and then we're gonna head to New York City. So we just made it into New York City. As you can see, we're at the Gymshark store. We are about to shoot for the new Carlos Belcast Gymshark collab. We're gonna go around the store, just hang out in New York City, and shoot for Carlos's new drop. Nick, how unfortunate is it that the store just closed? Does that make you extremely upset?
My house is a Gymshark store.
He lives here. He actually lives inside of there. Well, we're gonna get some shots in front of this little sign right here. As you can see in front of me, this is the Carlos Belcast drop. I'm gonna give you a tour of all the items because this is a top tier drop, and you guys definitely are going to want to pick some of this up. So this is the main jacket in red and gray. There's also a black version. These are the zip-up hoodies and matching pants in gray and black. Those are really, really, really high quality. We have the jerseys on the sides, one in gray, one in black. Up here, we have the cutoff tanks in 3 different colors. And my favorite part of this drop are the compressions. You have the white and black long sleeves and the black and gray cutoff compressions. If I had to pick favorites in this drop, I would say all of the compressions, specifically the cutoffs, and these matching pieces are pretty awesome. Everything here is so well made and thought out. They really perfected this drop and has a little bit of everything for every type of gym goer. But I highly recommend you guys try to pick some of this up. And remember, you can use code BAKER for 10% off on all of this. Also, this is the black version of the jacket. But to give you guys an update, as I alluded to in my last YouTube video, I'm currently in a fast. I'm about 17 hours into that fast. So a little bit further to go because I want to get to 72. It's been pretty easy so far. After this fast, I'm going to be locking in a very regimented protocol and program. I want to get back into strength and bodybuilding. So that's going to take a very specific protocol and a specific program that I'll be making myself, giving myself high intensity on the muscle groups that I'm lagging in. Summer's only 3 months away, so I'm essentially going to be cutting going into the summer, and then I'm going to fill back out for the rest of the summer because I want to have my peak look around June and July. Luckily, some of these items are going to be perfect for the summer to show off that physique. I gotta say though, I'm also very tired of this New Jersey weather, even though I just got back from Colorado and the altitude back in New Jersey is much more manageable. It's literally snowing outside still. So summer really can't come soon enough. I'm finding a good rhythm with the YouTube videos, and it's just going to be a combination of these vlogs and showing gym stuff, but also going into making short films and other creative projects over this next year. And me and Justin are actually starting something from the ground up in New York City very soon, and you'll see some of those videos come up. But this year is essentially pushing content, building my brand as much as possible, and networking. That's the goal this year. It's building the proper foundation for the next 4 or 5 years. And if I had to give you guys any recommendations that have helped me, it's just truly focusing on what you love to do. That's a cliche thing to say. If I didn't pursue Gymshark or the gym like I did, the stuff in front of me wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be in the physical shape and have the mental fortitude that I currently have. And it gets very easy with social media now to get caught in the weeds and to compare yourself, but just focus on yourself and have a very clear vision of where you want to get to and lay out the proper steps to get there. And you really can't lose. Hopefully this year you're going to see a bunch of collabs with a bunch of different people from all different industries, and you're going to see me in New York City a lot more. And I'm super excited for this chapter going forward. The good thing about going on these trips, for example, to Colorado, is I end up having so much footage. I genuinely have 3 weeks worth of content just from going to Colorado. And it's always amazing when that happens, because then you have content stacked. So then you can keep momentum and keep filming, and you're always ahead. So honestly, that one trip to Colorado is going to last me months of posting. But essentially for the fast too, I wanted to show you these element packets is what I have every day. I usually have the raspberry salt flavor, which is the pink one. And it has 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium. For a proper fast, you probably want 3 of those a day to get what you need, so it doesn't just taste like pure salt. I ordered the new DJI mini mics, which have been awesome for me. They're genuinely minuscule. As you can tell, they're extremely small, but extremely effective. I'm not using them for this audio portion, but for all future videos, I'm going to be using these because I can stand like 300 feet away, attach it to my FX3, and you get perfect audio. I'm currently setting up my Google Workspace for my future project in New York City and brainstorming ideas. That's been the main priority, is getting ideas down. Also in a separate tab, I have about 10 to 11 edits being made, and there will also be more than that after today because I'm going to edit like 5 more. I was talking to Kiernan also about the short film. It's coming along great, and we believe it will release sometime in March. So that's also looking up. Super excited to put out the edits, the trailers, all of that stuff. For all of these positive things to already be happening is very, very exciting. And I will say over the next month or two, you're going to see a lot of really sick ideas come to life. And yeah, 2026 is the year. We have AI, we have all these things. You might as well go all in. You can create a business in a day. You can go out and make a movie in a week. And that's the goal. Just go and do. Honestly, doing all this editing and working will get me through the fast. So I'm just going to keep on grinding for the rest of the next 40 hours.